Hello and welcome. I'm so excited to start this week one journey with you. In this presentation, what we're going to talk about is what to expect in week one and help set you up so that you can reach your goals and you can build the life that is sustainable for you. So what I think is important is we take things slow. We do just a little bit at a time. So it's not overwhelming. And so each week you're going to get a little video like this one. It's going to tell you what to expect and how to best position yourself for success. So in week one, there's three things that we focus on: tracking your food, drinking your water, and starting to journal. See, starting a weight loss plan can be a little overwhelming, especially if you're just leaving that initial consultation. It can be overwhelming on all the different things that you need to do in order to be successful. But again, we're just going to take this one step at a time. So let's go ahead and dive in on how to make week one successful. Now, the first thing before we even get into the activities is I want to confirm that everyone has met with their coach and has set their goals in motion. The goals that you set in motion, I think, should be small. The planning folders are 6 week long, and we can do between 4 and 6 weeks in planning on those folders. So in looking at that, it's a lot easier for us to say we're going to lose 6 pounds in 4 weeks than what it is for us to say we're going to lose 100 pounds in a year. That's the reason we use those folders, is so that we can make it that it's little steps, just one little bit at a time. So set down those goals with your coach. And why is this important? Why are you now wanting to start this weight loss journey? What are you hoping to achieve? If we're to be talking to each other 6 months or a year from now, what are you hoping our dialogue is around? And what this does is it's going to help keep us motivated throughout this process. So week one, step one, it's time to start tracking our food. Now, I personally hate this. It's the reason why I did the keto diet every time that I was going to diet, because I hate having to track my food. But more importantly, what I want you to do is write down what you eat and what you're consuming, so that even if you aren't measuring it first, we have an idea of the types of foods that you want to reach for. Once we know the types of foods, then we can design meals that are going to be around your weight loss goals. So to start with, just start writing it down. I like MyFitPal because it does all the numerics for me. But if you just use that diary that you received when you joined, that would be fine too. Secondly, the next phase and starting in the future, we're going to start measuring what you're eating, and we're going to start teaching how to read labels and pay attention to what the labels mean. Secondly, I need you to drink your water. The water is such an important part of this process. Water is something that is going to be there to help boost your metabolism, improve your digestion. And as you know, we want to have that flowing river so our lymphatic system can push out our waste. The next reason that we're going to be looking at our waters, we have to know how much to drink. Now, this says at least 8 cups of water, but if you've met with me and you're this far along, you know 8 cups of water is probably not on goal. I really want you around 3 liters of water. And if you have a hard time drinking that much water, remember the fruits that you consume are full of water too. So if you're having a real hard time getting into those 3 liters of water, when you come to the clinic next, let's talk about ways that we can get water from other sources. Next, I'm going to have you keep that journal. Now, that journal, based on the conversation with your coach, that journal is going to be there to, number one, write down your food, even though it says write down your thoughts and feelings. Number one, I want you to write down your food, and I want you to write down your thoughts and feelings, especially the thoughts and feelings that you have right before and right after you eat. Next, I want you to use this journal as a tool. We're going to be kind of using this as our anchor through our process to help design your life so that we can review and we can reflect throughout the week. How did the week go? When you're in the moment, you're going to have a lot more to say about how you feel than when you go back and you think about it later on. So really keep that journal going. Now, let me give you some tips to stay motivated. First, I want you to get a support system. Pardon me. You've got me, your coach, your friends, your family. Have people around you that you can share your progress and that are going to help be your cheerleaders. You already know I come with pom-poms, we'll be cheering. But also, we're going to celebrate your wins. It might be something small as you hit the first milestone of losing 6 pounds. We're going to have a party for you and we're going to celebrate it together. And then we're going to start getting to where you have a vision board and you can visualize your success. You're going to get challenges this week and you're going to have to be tactical in how you overcome them. Now, sugar cravings, the easiest ones for some people are the biggest challenges for others. So I'm going to ask you to just drink your water this week. No soda, no orange juice, no fruit juice, none of those things. I want you to just drink your water. If you need flavoring, get those zero things, those 0-calorie things. Make sure your snacks, like you're eating snacks, if you're really hungry and craving sugar, throw back a handful of almonds. But work with your coach on how to really get past those sugar cravings. Eating out, healthy options on a menu, it's usually a side salad, add chicken. Super simple. Side salad, add chicken. The next that you could possibly do is it says fitness workouts. I really just want you to start walking. Just do a little bit of walking after you eat. It's going to help with your digestion. So now we understand week 1, we're going to track food, drink our water, and journal. It's really the 3 things I want you to focus on. Coming up in week 2 is where we're going to add on top. So we're still going to track our food. We're still going to journal. We're still going to come talk to the clinic. But now I want you to be at the clinic and use the cocoon bed. And I also would like to see you add 2 fruits with breakfast and start to pay attention to your bowels. So I want you to eat 2 or 3 of the probiotic prime dishes that we're going to send for you. And then finally in week 2, we're just going to keep things moving forward with checking in on how your bowels are. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your coach. Otherwise, I will see you in the clinic.